Are you ever just sitting there, doing something completely normal, playing a game, watching something, just passing time, and then out of nowhere, they cross your mind? No warning, no reason, just them. And it catches you off guard because you thought you were doing better. You thought you were past it. You thought enough time had gone by that and you wouldn't be hit like that anymore. But it does. And for a moment, everything feels the same again. I think that's something a lot of people go through, but barely anyone actually talks about. People talk about breakups like it's this clean thing, like it ends, you just feel sad for a bit, and then you just move on and become a better version of yourself. But it's not like that. It's way quieter than that. It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's just you, alone with your thoughts. And somehow they're still there, not in your life anymore. Not someone you talk to, not someone you see, but still in your head, like they never really left. And the confusing part, like, how can someone be completely gone, but still feel like a part of you? I think it's because when you really care about someone, you don't just know them, you don't just spend time with them, you slowly realize, start building them into your life. They become part of your routine, part of your habits, part of how you think, part of how you react to things. And then one day, they're just not there anymore, and everything feels slightly off. Not enough to completely break you, but enough that you notice the small moments. Like when something's funny happens and your first instinct is to tell them, and then you remember you can't. When you hear a song that's a little too close, and suddenly you're thinking about moments you didn't even mean to remember. Or even when nothing happens at all, just silence, and sometimes your mind is still drifting back to them. It's those random moments that hurt the most, because you're not prepared for them. You're just existing, and then suddenly you're not okay for a second. And then you just start questioning it. You start asking yourself why you feel this way, why you still think about them, why you're not fully over it yet. And it can make you feel like something's wrong with you, like you're stuck, like everyone else has got it figured out except you. But the truth is, you're not stuck. You're just dealing with something that actually meant something to you. You can't just erase a person who mattered. It doesn't work like that. And honestly, I think a part of that reason is so hard is because you're not missing them. You're missing how things felt. You're missing a version of the life that they were in. You're missing the feeling of having someone there, someone to talk to about anything, someone who understood you in a way that felt easy. That feeling is hard to replace, and that's why it lingers. Because it's not just about losing a person, it's about losing a connection, a routine, a sense of comfort that you got used to. And your brain keeps going back to it, not because you want to stay stuck, but because you also don't know just how letting go of something that felt that important. There's also this pressure to move on, like you're supposed to reach the point where you don't think of them at all anymore, like the goal is to completely forget. But that's not realistic. Moving on doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending it never happened. It means learning how to live your life without needing a person to be a part of it anymore. And it takes time. More time than people can admit. Because healing isn't something you can rush. Some days you feel fine, completely fine, like you finally moved on and it doesn't affect you anymore. And other days, something small will hit you, and suddenly it all comes back. And it's frustrating, because it feels like you're going backwards, but you're not. Healing isn't a straight line. It's messy. It goes up and down. Some days are better, some days feel like nothing changed at all. But over time, something does change. It's a small at first, but it slowly grows and gets bigger and harder. You stop checking your phone as much. You stop expecting their name to pop up. You stop replaying old conversations in your head. And the memories, they're still there, but they just don't hit as hard. They stop feeling like someone you lost and start feeling like something that just happened. And that's when you realize you're actually moving forwards. Not because you forgot them, but because they don't control your emotions anymore. You can't think about them without ruining your whole day. You can remember things without wishing you could go back and change everything. And yeah, maybe you still miss them sometimes. that doesn't just disappear completely, but it's different. It's quieter. It doesn't feel like this heavy weight anymore. It just feels like something that was real, something that mattered at the time. And I think that's the part people don't say enough. It's okay to miss someone and to still move on. Those two things can exist at the same time. You can accept that it's over, and you can still have moments where you think about them. That doesn't mean you're going backwards, it just means you're human. So if you're watching this and you still have someone like that, someone who's not in your life anymore but still shows up in your thoughts sometimes, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not weak. You're not failing at moving on. You're just someone who experienced something real. And things that are real, they don't just disappear overnight. Eventually, you'll be okay. Not because you forced yourself to forget, but because you slowly learned how to live without them being a part of your life anymore. And maybe you'll always carry a small part of it with you. Not in a painful way, just as something that helped shape who you are. Right now, it still hurts. You may have those moments where it all comes back, but it won't always feel like this. It fades. Not completely. Enough that one day you'll look back, and instead of feeling hurt, you'll just understand, and you'll be okay with that.